Yes, yes, y'all. You don't stop. The 8029. But rock on. We got a game with the center, and we're gonna go in and throw down. And be sure to keep an eye out on how many dunks we get going in this game, because it's gonna be insane the amount of time we just flush it down. And speaking of flushing it down, that man right there can flush it down. DeAndre Jordan, who has now got a mid-range game in the second season of the Centers My Career series, and we're gonna have to take full advantage. We're gonna kick it back out. I was hoping Perry Jones would shoot that three, because he does have a 3 range in the game. And going up, and oh my goodness, Chris Ice Cube, you're needed. It's time for the Sprite Slam.
Damn!
It's Friday. I was about to say it ain't even Friday. I had to really slow down and think about what I'm gonna say. Durant's gonna give it up to Westbrook. Westbrook's gonna take the contact. Nowhere in one play though. And Westbrook's going to go on and have another big game, because if you remember last game he managed to drop 50. We're going to see if we can repeat the 50 game for Westbrook, setting the screen and roll scenario, and you know what this leads to, an alley-oop from Kevin Durant. It's Lob City versus Lob City. That's all I'm going to say. Lob City versus Lob City. Although you do see a point where Chris Paul is going to try and throw up an oop for DeAndre Jordan, but I managed to get that out of here. Give him to Kevin Durant, who's going to give us that assist. Think kind of KD, Mr. MVP for this season. Well, actually, the MVP race this season is looking more likely to go towards Russell Westbrook, who's averaging about 30 points per game, and that's just pretty much insane. He's coming out in his own, and we're getting another block right there. I think that was Mullins. I'm pretty sure it was Mullins. It could be a different surname. I actually can't even remember. But I want to talk about something real quick, and I want to bring up a couple of things I really want to mention. If you follow me on Twitch, which I think you guys should do, the links are in the description. I'm going to keep plugging that until everyone knows like I'm on Twitch TV live streaming. If you remember last time I was streaming on live, when I was streaming live on Twitch TV, I should say, me and Alex started a new GM mode called How Not to Be a GM. And we basically did a fantasy draft where we selected one team. I think it was the Detroit Pistons. And we did a fantasy draft where every player was up for available draft night. So basically LeBron James obviously went first. I can't remember what team he went to. I think it was the Celtics. And we got a couple of picks later. We went with a fixed draft, which means we were stuck with, I think, 16th pick. It's just randomized on what order you get the draft, because I've done a couple of those. This is my spare time just to see what it was like. So yeah, that's what's happened with that live stream one. So that's what's going to be going on with the live streams from now on until the NBA season starts up again. So be sure to check us out on Twitch TV when we're doing our live streams. Going up for another throw down. I had to cut it short because I pressed A and cut off the replay. Stepping out for a nice mid-range game, showing we got that mid-range game. We're going to use everything we get. And what I was wanting to say is, also, with the whole How Not to Be a My GM series, I want to also bring it to the channel, because I really like how it was going on the live stream, and I wish I could have recorded that one in particular, but I want to save 2 different files, one for the live stream and one for YouTube as well. So starting up soon, I want to do another How Not to Be a GM series, which I'm just going to do another complete fantasy draft. I'm going to select a random team, or you guys, actually, you know what, you guys select the team. I want you guys to select a team, any team, it doesn't matter. We can even get in a classic team in there, and I'll get into classic talk in a second. So yeah, we can do that. I want you guys to select a team. And do you guys want to have only current NBA players, or do you want to have it like old school NBA players? Like, I mean, you got MJ in there mixed with the new era. So you got MJ and Derrick Rose and Scottie Pippen, and of course David Robinson with the Spurs. But yet again, if we're doing the fantasy draft, they're all going to go completely different places. Because I was doing one just earlier on, well, yesterday night I should say, earlier on, don't know why I said earlier on, making it seem like I did this all in one day. I didn't. I was doing it last night. I did a fantasy draft for the Charlotte Hornets, because I updated the whole thing. It's not the new 2014 Hornets jersey, it's the old school 92, 93 Hornets. And look at that jam oop coming from Kevin Durant. He's throwing up the oop and he's going to be like, hee hee, and we're going to be like, yeah, throwing it down. So I did that. We managed to pick up Isaiah Thomas, LaMarcus Aldridge. We made a couple of trades. We got Tim Duncan as well, and DeAndre Jordan, and a couple of other players that I can't remember off the top of my head. I think Danny Wingate, David Wingate, I can't remember his first name, D Wingate. Dude's pretty damn killer for 3. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that. We might take any random team, for instance, just an example, the Milwaukee Bucks, Milwaukee, I don't know how you pronounce them, Milwaukee Bucks, and obviously we'll have a fantasy draft going on, and who knows what we might get. And it's going to be Serpentine. I think that's how it's pronounced, Serpentine or Serpentine, because you get two different modes. You get none, obviously, which means there's no fantasy draft. Fixed, which means you're going to be in, like, I don't know, it's going to be a random number between 1 and whatever. And it's most likely going to be a low number, probably about halfway between 30, so probably about 15 or 16 is what I usually manage to get. And yeah, it's just going to be like that throughout all 12 rounds of the draft. Or it's going to be Serpentine or Serpentine, however it's pronounced. And that's going to be going through one high pick, then one low pick, if you know what I mean. So we might get a pick at number 6 in the first round, then it might be pick number 27 in the second round, if you know what I mean. So that's how it's going to go. So what do you guys think? Should we do one of those for the new MyGM series that I'm thinking about doing? Because I really am getting quite hyped up to see this draft. I want to see what team we can build from this draft and see how far we can get it going in the new MyGM series. And I want to see how far we can get, really. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, because I did one as well, and I deleted this one, where I managed to pick up Bill Russell. And I think that was the highest draft pick I ever got in Serpentine, or I think it was either Fixed or Serpentine. Must have been Serpentine. I managed to get Bill Russell at 4th pick, which was insane. This is when I picked I think it was a random ass team. I think it was the Atlanta Hawks. And whenever I seem to pick like a really good team, like the Chicago Bulls or whatever, they always give this Philadelphia 76ers first pick. And when I picked Philadelphia 76ers, we ended up getting like the 16th pick. So I'm like, okay, that's odd, whatever. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave in the comment section below. You want to see MyGM with the new school? Let me know. New school, or should I say current players only? Or MyGM with every old school player and current gen player? Current gen player? Current player. Whew. I'm trying to get all this out of my mouth going real crazy. Oh, speaking of going crazy, look at that hoop. Westbrook's found the connection between the center and the hoop, and we're gonna swing off and be like, yup, just doing our thing. Getting another block on Jamal Crawford. He would go off actually in this as well, I should say. He goes off in general in real life. Oh, throwing out another jam from a loose ball scenario. We're gonna grab that board looking like Wilt Chamberlain, getting 14 points. We have a quadruple double officially. I think we have 12 blocks. Yes, we do. 14 points, 44 points, sorry, 14 rebounds, 10 assists, 12 blocks. Let's add another assist, shall we? Well, I was hoping he would shoot that, but he doesn't want to do it. That's fine. We'll do a pick and roll scenario with Russell Westbrook, who's going inside, absorbing the contact, getting an easy 2 points, and yeah. Now, you guys were also wanting to see a post up for, like, you know, the new series I've started called the How to Blank. So, last video was how to shoot, where I brought in Jerry West and he was explaining, well, he wasn't explaining, he showed us how to shoot, and I was explaining the mechanics behind how to shoot, the fundamentals behind how to shoot. So the next one you guys wanted to see are, I'm pretty sure it's the post-up video. So this one's going to be a bit more complex to make, but I'm going to try and make it going down a bit more better, bit better. Get that out of here. No, not today, fella. I haven't done the, what's it called, the Dikembe Mutombo voice in a while. And speaking of Dikembe Mutombo, that would have been a hell of a pickup if we managed to do the draft. Anyway, I'm thinking too far ahead. Let me know what you guys think. And that is the end of this video. We went barbecue chicken because we straight up dominated barbecue chicken. That's how we gotta do barbecue chicken. I can't do a Shaquille O'Neal voice anymore because my throat is in pain just now because of this hay fever. Don't ask how hay fever has affected my throat. It just has. I think I managed to pick up a cold. But anyway, finished with 47 points, 15 rebounds, 13 assists. Of course, 14 blocks. Ignore the turnovers. Westbrook 40 points, and of course KD chipped in 20. And yeah, ignore DeAndre Jordan. He went barbecue chicken as well. That's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram and Vine, and of course Twitch TV and Ustream. I tend to occasionally stream live, and I have a second channel called the AT29 TV. Be sure to go check that out. Quick Hall of Fame verification check. Peace to you.